Now, today marks 10 years since the seismic vote to leave the European Union, and the effect on the economy has been one of the most contested aspects of Brexit. One area where the effect has been felt most strongly is on trade, with importers and exporters forced to adapt to a new trading relationship with what is the UK's closest neighbour. Researchers at Aston University have published new data that shows more than half of UK export relationships and just under a third of import relationships have now disappeared since Brexit. The data also shows that UK exports to the EU are down around 17%, imports are down by 23%. Well, the government says it is building a closer relationship with Europe while ruling out a return to free movement, the single market and the customs union. So what are the implications? Let's talk to Professor Jun Du, who's incoming Managing Director of the Productivity Institute at the University of Aston. Thank you for being with us. And I ran through those numbers, or some of them, from your report there. I suppose the question is, yes, trade both ways is down, but what impact does it have on the wider economy?
Well, I think the impact on the economy is fundamental. Just from the trade perspective, I think your viewers would feel higher price, less variety to choose from the shelves. That just squeeze the pocket that everybody can afford. But more broadly, I think the uncertainty and what comes within the economy in terms of both the access to labor, capital, and the material will mean that a lot of translation from the production services to GDP and affordability will reduce. So we have already seen an excellent body of research showing the GDP implications. Bloom and co-authors shown that the impact has been 6 to 8% of the GDP. So that's in addition to trade in goods and services.
Now, one of the big debates at the time of Brexit that many of us will remember is that, supporters said that the UK would then be free to pursue other trade deals with other countries, particularly the US, India, China, for example. Has that happened?
Well, I think the UK government has been trying very hard to go global, and I think a lot of work has been done, and the new trade agreements have been signed. But as many people know, that this is a long process and long benefit to enjoy at a very small margin. So progress has been made, but that's nowhere near to compensate for the trade loss because of Brexit.
Yeah, and I'm looking at your report as well. You say there are 25 sectors where UK and EU businesses are heavily dependent on each other. What are they, and why are those trade relationships so important?
Well, in the last 20, 30 years, I think, one of the phenomena we have watched very closely is this.
It looks like we need to put more money in the meter and re-establish that line if we can. Cut off in her prime, but elsewhere, well, we'll keep an eye on that, try and re-establish that line, and if we can, we will try to return to it. But let me tell